We're good, guys. Thank you.
Kennedy, that kind of win tonight for your team, considering what happened over in Perth, pretty consistent and pretty constant tonight for your team in the end by the looks of things.
Yeah, no, look, team were really deliberate tonight, game plan and execution, trying to get the ball inside and get inside touches. Obviously 54 points in the paint illustrates a pretty clear picture on what we're trying to do. Iz did a great job of getting feet in the paint, getting the line. And I also thought just defensively we did a great job of creating space, shrinking the floor, making it difficult. You know, at one point though, you almost consider exiting out of the game plan. Fegan makes a couple of, you know, middies, and she got some really nice touch around the bucket. You know, but yeah, team stuck it out, did a great job, and got a really good favourable result.
So Kelsey Griffin has 18 points and 12 rebounds. The back's up 19, 14, 23 and 14 the last 3 times she's played against the Adelaide Lightning. She just loves playing Adelaide, does Kelsey Griffin.
Yeah, it's a great stat. I actually think the stat that wasn't charted tonight, she would have had at least, well, she had 2 charges in front of the Adelaide bench. She had probably 18 deflections. I mean, and to be honest, that probably had a bigger impact on our offense. Then, you know, the stats were great. Obviously, making shots and rebounding the ball is really important, finishing plays, but just that positional defense, she was, you know, incredible tonight.
See, you played great. How good was it? How good did it feel to be home in front of your family and friends?
Yeah, it felt really nice. Like, there's lots of people here who I've known for a really long time here to support me, so it's been really nice. I was actually a bit nervous, to be honest. I don't really, going up against friends, you know, I don't really like doing. So, yeah, it was nice to get the win, and yeah, it was good to see everyone.
Do you try and blur the faces so you don't see who's there?
Yeah, I tried to. I mean, yeah, I feel like Steph went right at me from the get-go, so that was just a reminder of what it used to be like at trainings. But yeah, I try not to think about who they are, because obviously we want to win the game. So, yeah.
What were you most happy about with your performance tonight?
I feel like I just kept pushing. Like, I feel like I have been scoring quite a bit in the first half, and then it kind of stagnates. It's not all about stats, but I feel like just the group collectively, we just kept pushing. Like, they got on a run in the first quarter, and we came together, got some inside touches, and I think just as a group, we came out after a loss, and we showed the league that we can back up wins, and yeah, that's exciting.
Are you enjoying the extra attention that you're getting from opposition? I mean, they're going at you now, you're a target. They realise that they can neutralise you, that perhaps they've got a better chance of winning. How are you embracing all that?
Yeah, it's I guess it's a privilege in, you know, in the game of basketball. You want people giving you attention, because that means you're doing something right. But I think having people on my team who, you know, I'm not having to do all the scoring. Like, there's people on my team who I can, if I'm a bit gassed or tired, like Abby steps up and hit a 3. Georgia Booth hit a few big threes. Like, Tola and KG are consistently setting screens for me that is enabling me to score the ball. So I think it's just a collective effort for, I guess, what's seeing like my success, but I think it's the whole team's success.
And Kennedy, would you like to comment on how Izzy has played at the start of the season? Is this exactly what you expect and why you chased her so hard?
Yeah, look, absolutely. I mean, yeah, we're really happy with her productivity and the work she's putting in off the court, and obviously that's translating to performance on court. In game, as you mentioned before, you know, getting that level of attention. I think having to defend a team's most experienced player in Talbs, who we know is a really dynamic scoring guard that can post up and has, you know, so much dimension to her game. So getting that task on one end and then still being able to perform on the other on the offensive end is tough. And I thought what Iz did a great job of today, including her teammates, is just staying ahead of game plan. For example, as the change-ups came and the different defenses got thrown at us, the team just did a great job being able to execute and find the next read or the next action. In obviously what was ending up being a great win.
Have we got anyone online?
Yeah, just one quickly from me. Izzy, well played. When you get yourself in a bit of foul trouble like you did tonight, I think 3 fouls by half time. Like, how did you sort of, I guess, navigate that and negotiate that? And sort of not take a backward step too much.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. I was talking to my dad today at lunch, and he said he thinks I might get in some foul trouble today, so that's on him. So, but no, I think it was nice that Abby's back because she takes a bit of the defensive load, and she started defending Steph. KG had a go, and they kind of freed me up a little bit. So I think that helped, and I mean you just have to be smarter. I think my third foul was a dumb one, and that was just a reactive of something that didn't go my way. So I think that's just an area of discipline that I need to get better at.
And Kennedy, just for you, the O boards tonight, I think you guys pulled down the first 7 offensive rebounds of the game. Like, it must, as a coach, make you so happy to see the sort of hustle, on the O boards. Yeah,
absolutely. I think, again, predictable shots create those. I mean, we had 20 against Perth and didn't necessarily reward ourselves on the end of them as much as we would have liked to. But yeah, look, again, just intent, getting the right shots, getting predictable shots creates those types of situations for us. And, I mean, again, the better we can get with our offensive execution, the more opportunities we get to, get more possessions. And as I think we've probably outlined, our group, and Izzy outlined it really well, we've got some really talented players in our team, and they're not a selfish group, which is what I enjoy most about coaching them. They don't. No one really cares about who's getting what statistics. So, but in order to be able to try and facilitate that and get people touches, you need possession. So getting stops and offensive rebounds, creating turnovers, and taking care of the ball ourselves, will generate those types of opportunities for us. So everyone gets to eat that way.
I know you've got a quick turnaround. I just wanted to touch on, we said before, you've got the 10-day road trip. So you're going to head off to Sassy and do some recovery. And how important, there's the on-game stuff, but how important it is that to keep the team together and really look after your players off the court?
I mean, first and foremost, the Sassy facility is awesome, so we're really grateful that we've had access to that. So, thank you very much for the hospitality. The hospitality here in Adelaide's been awesome, just FYI. Great city. Not promoting that Izzy comes back. We want to keep her a bit ago. We'll lock her away in a jail there, so she's with us forever. But I mean, the importance of recovery. Our performance coach has done a great job of facilitating that. Relationships are obviously important, and we'd reciprocate that in the other end for Adelaide. They've been really gracious with access to facilities. So, I think it's important that as a league, we've got to be working together to better the game. And in order to do that, giving access to these types of resources is a huge and great step in the right direction. So, we appreciate that level of access whenever we're on the road, and obviously Bendigo, we need to reciprocate that when teams come to visit us.
Awesome. Well, good luck and thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.